A lot will be said about that contribution, but Mr. Speaker, I want to indicate that today, with that contribution from San Fernando East, was indeed one of the darkest days in the history of parliamentary politics in Trinidad and Tobago.
An assurance from Oropouche East MP Dr. Rural Munilal that the coming debate on the controversial Interception of Communications Bill will be heated. Dr. Munilal's comments came last night as Parliament began debate on the bill in its present form. Several contributions were made from both government and opposition benches. St. Joseph MP Herbert Volney recounted his own experience involving a private conversation with the Chief Justice being made public and cited this as reason enough for extra care.
I had nothing to do, as I said, with criminals except to put them behind bars. Yet my private conversation found itself in the newspaper the following morning. How did this happen? It could only have happened, Mr. Speaker, by a wiretap.
But there was some concern over the bill in its present form. Among the opposition's concerns, the provisions for a judge to grant permission for wiretapping, with MP Colum Ember suggesting this may be impractical. He also dismissed imposing time limits on surveillance, as he warned the government that its actions in relation to the offshore patrol vessels sought and now the Special Investigation Agency could add to the perception that the security forces were being watered down. However, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar insisted to the House that the objective was not only getting the job done, rather it was doing a good job. As such, she called for the establishment of a committee to review the proposals being made.
In discussions with the leader of opposition business, we have agreed that we will take some time, put a committee of both sides of the House, an informal committee, with the ability to co-opt the technocrats, and we come back on Friday, and we will be happy that the amendments would have been accepted by all of us so we could get better law made. I have given that undertaking to the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, and on our side we have no difficulty with that. We can only do better.
The Diego Martin Northeast MP was satisfied that this approach was best given the fact that national security was involved.
I'm glad, because I think if we approach it with the proper spirit, we can put proper law on the books that will achieve the laudable objectives enunciated in the bill without tying the feet and hands of our law enforcement agencies and without giving criminals a free rein.
The Interception of Communication Bill will be debated next Friday again when Parliament meets. For CNC3, I'm Satesh Mahabir.